Hello and welcome to the Indie News. It's January 23rd, 2019. My name is Mr. Anderson, the Indie Devil, and I will be your host for the news today. We have exciting breaking news, and the breaking news is the fact that we have upgraded how we do the videos. If everything is working right, this is our inaugural official show using new software. You guys are going to see some amazing new uh, features on our show, believe it or not. And one of the things that we wanted to add in from now on, anyone who wants to show a link in the news, we're going to show it. We're going to go to it as soon as we can in the news. We're going to cover what we're going to cover. And so let's talk a little bit about this software. You guys can see that we can switch back and forth between different screens now seamlessly. And I'm pretty stoked at what this means, to be honest with you, because this is giving you guys a new dynamic feel for what we do here in our programming. And if you're actually watching on the YouTube, you get a behind the scenes look at the actual look of the actual control studio, because what I'm going to be doing is piping in the control studio to the actual live video. Unless I think of a different way to do it, I kind of like the fact that you guys are watching the screen. I'm watching it. It gives YouTube a new feel to it that you don't necessarily see on the other hand. I could have just done an entire screen share for it and shown all the different things, and I might do that. But at least for this very first one, I kind of wanted it. But I'd like to have the same screen shown to everyone, because a lot of times there is a bit of an inconsistency that I never particularly liked, that we have now officially gotten rid of. There is no inconsistency. You guys all see the same program. So now it doesn't actually matter where you watch it. All that matters is that you watch it. So we do have a link that we're going to go to. And to do that, we're just going to go over to our site. And you have to excuse me for those watching on YouTube. You can see I haven't fully named everything yet. And to be honest with you, I am still getting used to the software. So today's going to be a little bit of also experiment for me and learning how to do it. So we're going to look at that link in just a second, but I also wanted to show you kind of cool graphic eventually. And this is actually, remember I was talking about the look on the broadcast. Now I do know that every so often there are these weird like little boxes that show up. I have not figured out what that is. That is on my to-do list to see if I can track down. It's got to be some sort of feed. It also could just be that I have to reload the computer. Since updating the software, I've been playing with the software and I never actually did it. We actually lost the camera. So I do have to reprogram it. And this is Indie News for January. You guys can see down there. There's even a little tag at the bottom. I'm super excited about the graphics that we can get away with and what we're going to be doing in the future. So this week's featured story is Grimwood Crossing. And I don't know why it got stuck on that screen necessarily, because that shouldn't be what it's showing, I don't think. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Google Hangouts might actually be showing something different than we're actually showing, because it's showing that. Gotcha. And now it's cascading, right? Yep, there's the cascade. That's when you watch a video within a video. All right, so we're going to switch back out of here. And let's go over to our live feed. We'll go to Indie Advocates Live, which is basically where our live programming is going right now. We got a couple things to look at. I did want to jump over to Facebook for a second to get the link from Joel. So give me a second while I do that. And in the meantime, while I dig that up, see, now the kind of cool thing about this is now I don't have to worry about what people are watching. I can actually do things behind the scenes. So one of the things I'll do behind the scenes right now while I'm doing this is I'll show you the new video. Some of you guys actually got to see me filming the video earlier this morning, or at least to try to do it. I actually never officially did it. So let's get you the new video. There we go. The Advocator has updated, so you guys can watch the new video while I work on this in the background. The Advocator presents this week's featured story, Grimwood Crossings. Grimwood Crossings follows monster hunters in the Wild West. In this short story, they hunt down the ghost of a witch that has been haunting the trail into the town. Also featured in the Winter Advocator is Welcome to the Void .5, Not Broke Down Yet, Mary Revised, Modern Testament's new reimagined take on Noah and his Ark, Grimwood's Crossing Short, which we just mentioned, and Binary Stars Intergalactic Bar Fight. We appreciate you guys supporting us and want you to know what The Advocator is all about. The Advocator Presents is a collection of short stories from indie creators who have their own pre-established franchises now offering continued short stories on the characters that you have fallen in love with and may even get some insight into these characters. So some of our creators featured in this following that you're already a fan of, you get a new short story that you have never seen before. The Advocator Presents is a new way to advocate for creators and their creations by allowing and challenging them to create new stories within their worlds and then advocate for each other on the Comic-Con highway. A great benefit of this project is that all creators are all equal in this project, and all creators will get an even share of the printed books. No one creator shall profit over the other creators outside the hustle of sales at their tables on the Comic-Con highway. So I was kind of happy about how that came out. I think that video is the best video I've done the whole campaign. This software, which I want to give a quick amount of credit to who's given me this software. I didn't just stumble on it on my own. I had some really good friends let me know about the software that they use, and that is my good friends at the Power Hour of Love. Al Bandito and Charles Broyle are the inspiration behind this new look to our videos. So credit to them. We do have that live link that we're going to go to right now. Now, for some reason, Google Chrome works better, so I can't stay signed in on Facebook for right now. It doesn't mean I won't sign back in, but here is the Dust County Chronicles, and you guys can see some excuse me, some great stuff here. And here we go. This is from Joel. Joel is in our chat room right now over on the Facebook app. If you guys are watching from Facebook, you're seeing that my friend Joel is in there, and Joel is a great pitcher. And the reason I sound a little off is, again, I'm kind of getting used to the software and just making sure everything's running right. I have this nervous tendency to make sure everything is still running because now I'm not actually always watching like I was doing at one point. So it's kind of weird. All right. So super excited about Joel. And I'll highlight this right here, see if that helps. I don't think that does help. So Joel was pitching this book, and man, it was awesome at the thing. And I don't want to give too much away, but I'll give you a quick rundown. The life of a toy is not all fun and games. A small group of toys learn this hard lesson as they are stranded in a van on the side of a country road and begin to viciously be viciously murdered by one of their own. Scared and alone, witness their fight for survival. Ooh, it's going to be a rough time for these toys. He's got a great pitch, though, man. I'm not even going to do it. We're going to get him to do it when we meet up at some point very soon. Indie comics with an edge. I love that. Of course, I am the creator. And we can go to the graphic to actually show you what I'm talking about. My new graphic, the Mr. AnderSiN graphic, has the Written Sins comics, the Other and Devilish comics, and we're probably going to get rid of the Other, because for a while we were the Other indie comics, and it didn't fit there. Devilish, it would probably just go to the Devilish comics. Written Sins comics is the Devilish comics, and Devilish comics are the Written Sins comics. So, I believe, yeah, Devilish Comics is now owned by me. For those of you guys watching this, and of course, some of this I am testing while we're live to make sure as I watch this video. I think I spelled that wrong. I just bought it the other day because I liked how it was, and it should say nothing yet. See, this is, I don't know who took this over, but that's not me. Oh, it's like an adverse thing. So when you buy a site, sometimes they do these silly things. But I do have the Devilish comics, so I don't know why they have that there, but kind of cool. We'll talk more about that stuff later, though. We're not there yet. All right, so okay, let's check out Dog Days. Uh, 9 days to go. This is really amped up, so I want to see the show of it.
Welcome to the Dog Days Kickstarter, a crime noir tale that follows a pair of canine detectives embroiled in a cult attempt to murder and skin citizens. Meet Barnabas, brand new on the job and willing to help, in a crime too big and too sinister for him to handle. Meet Wolf, a hard-beat detective who's been on the job for a long time, not excited about Barnabas on the case, and she has her own problems with the litter of pups on the way. Animals being skinned alive, taken somewhere sinister, as we explore into the dark noir world of Dog Days. With Dog Days, we have some amazing pledge levels that we want to get you connected to. Here's just a few. For just $10, you can get the digital PDF of Dog Days. Just $20, you can get the graphic novel in print, all 120 pages shipped to you. For those who love the bad guys, we have an exclusive Kickstarter cover called the Butcher Edition. If you want to be in Dog Days, now is your chance. Have a cameo in Dog Days as your favorite pet or as yourself, as whatever animal you want. Hurry now, pledge today, before it's too late.
All right, we have officially engaged a watch party for some people to come join us. I hope you guys are enjoying the new, improved awesomeness. Now, one of the things that we can do, and this is the Advocator's cover. This is all from filming this morning, but here's the cascade, which you guys can now see that we can actually look at everything on the actual site as well. So one of the things I'm going to do is we're going to go look at some of my neighbors' stuff and see what's up with them today. Sorry. There it is. I was going to say I was about to cough, and then there it went, my cough. All right. So exciting stuff. Look at this, a page from Soul Pact. And it looks like a grave moment. Put it on bump. All right. And Kickstarter's Indiegogo's Richard Boom's got it going on. Apparently, I need to add in our Kickstarter. So why don't we do that? We'll add in our Kickstarter. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying. I saw someone made a comment, and I can't figure out where. You know what it is? I got the jitters from doing this the first time. There's just a natural nervousness about doing this. But here we go. All right. So we have, plus I have so many screens open right now. It's ridiculous what I got going on here. Oh, some of my old titles. Look at that. I sent out updates today, so that's why you're seeing this. The Advocator. This is how you find the actual Advocator. Oops. There we go. The Advocator. Just type in the Advocator, and ye shall find it. So if you guys ever want to copy an address, once it does that little question mark, it then says the reference code. And then the Avid Story, Grimwood Cross. We have 100, we're so close to 1,800 right now. That's ridiculous how close we are. And we're going to go back to our Safari screen. We're going to add in our Kickstarter here. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. The Fighting with the Family by The Rock is going to be actually premiering at the Sundance Film Festival. I only know that because it's on the screen. I actually have SmackDown playing in the background. I would have paused it for the news, but I don't like burning out my screen on pause on a static screen. So, all right. So here's our. I guess we can put a comment there. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there it is. So this is how we go live right here. You guys are now watching. This is our live screen. It shows our video bit rate, the audio format, the audio bit rate, and the video frame rate. I know video frame rate. I know that 60 is pretty good. It's not the best in the world. It could be better. You guys can tell me how the video is. From what I can see on my actual handheld device, is actually pretty good what we're seeing. But we're gonna go back off of the and you guys are gonna get a chance to actually see this thing right here for a second. So this is my actual display and control. This our news logo. Say Indie News. And this is some stuff from today, and I can delete and add things as I need to. But this is my Indie Advocates Live. It's really just a live. Should just be a live. We should rename that to just be live. So this is going to be the live browser, and that's how we go with the live browser. So this is now our live browser, which is right here, and we can go into here. All right. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Tommy Sharp is in our chat rooms saying hello. What's going on, Tommy? Tommy, have you backed the Advocator today? All right, you wonderful people, you. Let's talk some indie news. Let's do that. All right, so first we have the Comic-Con forecast. We don't, I think, have... Oh, wait. Nope, shut my mouth. Jeff Weber is at the VA Comic-Con in Fairfax, Virginia this weekend. So we have my friend, and we're going to be filming this tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. So VA is Virginia right here. We don't have anything else at this moment, but as always, we do have our collaborative partner in conning, AnderSiN. I don't know if we're really collaborative as much as they're an affiliate of ours. I don't know if they really ever check what we're doing. Let me give you an idea what's coming up on the show tomorrow. There's something going on in France. We got something in Orlando. I just don't. None of my friends are going to that one, as far as I know right now. I'll check again. We'll actually check right now. We'll give it a look, so that way I know. And there's a mini con in Commerce City, Colorado, and Frankfurt. Con is happening at the Capitol Plaza Hotel. That's in Kentucky. Brooklyn's got PowCon. Pasadena, California has the Pasadena Comic-Con. Wow, it's actually got a bunch of stuff this week. Laredo, Texas has the STCES Comic-Con. Wow, this is actually probably the biggest weekend we've seen all season so far. The California Comic Convention. Jersey Shore Comic Book Show. That's in Tom's River. I should ask Chris Madd. Actually, let's see if Chris Madd's going to be there. And the Atlanta Comic-Con. Let's see it at the Orlando. Okay, so the Orlando Toy Show. Let's see if we know anyone. Of course, we know the famous names. I'm looking to see if we know the artists that are going to be there. Let's take a look at the artists that we have. Maybe it's going to be one of our friends. Nope, no one I know. Do you guys know any names there? Unknown Comics. Maybe someone I know. This is the Jersey Shore one. All right, who do we got? Oh, Mark Holmes is going to be there. Seen him in passing. And comic book legend Joel Del Beto. Tom Schuldrendrun. I know I'm probably getting that one. Rusty Gillum is going to be somewhere. We know Rusty. We've seen Rusty a couple of times. And he's on my friends list. I wonder why he didn't tag me that he'd be here. As always, I don't know where people are going to be unless they tell me they're going to be there. So, hold on one second. My puppies want out of the room. Come on. Go. Sorry about that. I don't know. I think they're thirsty and they want to run into my room. All right. So, We got the home experience here. And now she opens the door. She runs in anyway. She's a pain in my butt. All right, let's see. Guest artists. Let's see. Neil Adams, Ray Stegman, Bill Tucci, Donnie Cates, who's blowing things up right now. Ryan Oatley, Clay Mann, Tyler. Oh, Jeffrey Kaufman. We know him. He's from Jolly Jane. Tyler Kirkman, Adam Reaches, Russ Rollins, Buzz. My friend Buzz is going to be there. Michael Copan. I see Buzz all the time. We're always running into shows. He's from up in New York too, so I'm sure he's happy to be down here for a little bit. So those are two of the shows that I know that are going on. And let's see. PowCon. Got to look at the old Holden Town, see what's going on at PowCon. And looks like there's going to be an ECW. I don't know that guy. Why don't I know Joel? I used to watch ECW. I don't know that guy. Maybe he had a different name. It looks like it's more of a fan show, less comic. There are comics, but I'm getting a feeling it's maybe more of like a, for lack of a better term, a fusion con of different creators and different people coming together from different walks of life. You know, you got artists, you got creators, ECW. You have a Red Ranger. You got an artist from Star Wars and Marvel. So it's like a mix of people. All right. I wonder where, I mean, I'm guessing it's in Brooklyn, but I'm wondering where. Oh, okay. It's not the easiest place to get to, actually. Brooklyn's a pain to drive through. So you're going to definitely want to do mass transit if you want to do that. I'll show you what I mean. So it's, don't make the map bigger. No, it's not going to make it bigger. So, okay, so yeah, mass transit here. There's like no parking around here. I guarantee you, it's a small hotel. You're going to have no parking. Definitely drive that one. All right, and we got the Comic-Con forecast coming out later today. Let me give you guys a show of what you guys will, not Comic-Con forecast, I'm sorry, the now on Kickstarter. Here it is. Our now on Kickstarter section. This is going to be the show, the comics we're going to be featuring. Of course, we have The Advocator, which is comic shows of indie comic book franchises. We have Cornrows coming. We have Dog Days, which is barking its way through Kickstarter. We have Tainted, Soul Pact, The Sisterhood, Make 100's Guinevere and the Divinity Factor. That's a special cover, sketch cover. Realms of Spirits 2, 5 Blades, and the Weasel Mitzers Volume 1. Hollow Testament, Chaotic Flux, and that's going to be on the show right now. I don't think we're missing anything, but there are always so many Kickstarters going on that you never know if we're missing it. So there's time. You have till 6 p.m. to tell us what's going on. And if you tell us, we'll get it on the show. How's that sound? Fair, right?
Rusev, who defends the United States Championship against...
I've had it on mute so long it decided to do it went back and shut off my my sound system. Yes, that's how old I am. I actually use a sound system. I actually like sound systems. I hate sound bars. All right.
Carnage.
All right. So I think it's a good time to end our show. I didn't see anyone else putting any other comments in. I thank everyone who joined us on this inaugural new look. This has been a little bit of a test. The next ones, I promise, will be a lot smoother because I also am trying to test things and switch things around this one. So that's divided my focus a bit. But we thank you for tuning in. This has been the news for today, and we look forward to bringing you tomorrow's weekly wrap-up news program. My name is Mr. Anderson. It's been my pleasure to actually be here with you guys. You can find me at MrAnderSiN.com, which you can see right here. And I am, of course, the Unboxable Advocate and Creator, and is the devilish indie creator who will tempt you with his devilish tales. All right, guys, that's it. We'll talk to you more tomorrow. All right, YouTube. You're the only one left on.